Hey guys, Fellek here with the InnerGeekZone.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at a game called Vindictus. It's a free-to-play MMO developed by Nexon, and it's a physics-based action combat game. We're going to be taking a look at a little bit of gameplay footage from all four currently available characters, as well as the skill point and instancing interfaces. Now, as always, this video is going to be a first look at gameplay and mechanics and is not intended to be an expert review by any means. If you like what you see here, don't forget to hit the like button as well as subscribe to the channel. And of course, you can always check out our blog at theinnergeekzone.com. So let's go ahead and get started. First up, we're going to be taking a look at Fiona.
Fiona is a balanced warrior-type character that uses a one-handed weapon and a shield. She is recommended for players with at least moderate experience in action games. Though she is more difficult to control, she offers a deeper combat experience. Fiona gains greater attack range the more she attacks. And she possesses a powerful counterattack that takes advantage of vulnerable enemies. She has strong defense skills as well. Fiona also possesses a slow but powerful smash attack.
Now, Fiona is an old-fashioned sword and board carrier. The more times you press the left mouse button to do your attacks, the further reach she gets and the more attacks she does. The right mouse button does her smash attack, which, as the tutorial video does point out, is very slow. And if you're in the middle of a couple of the left mouse button attacks, it'll take just a second. You'll have to wait and then press the right mouse button to get her smash attack off. She does feel a little sluggish when trying to dodge and move out of the way of enemy attacks.
Evie is a magician-type character that uses alchemy. She is recommended for players who prefer to cast magic from a distance. She can use magical attacks like Magic Arrow, or use firebolts to knock out enemies with a single blow. She can repeatedly blast enemies with mana pistols. She can also aid party members with her magic. Evie can change the property of objects, and even revive party members by sacrificing her own health. Evie can summon golems to do her bidding. She can even reverse gravity to give her party members a combat advantage. Evie wields a scythe for powerful close-range attacks. Evie can utilize powerful magic attacks along with strong close-range weapon attacks.
Evie is the magic user. Left mouse button spams a quick little attack that you can repeat over and over. right mouse button brings up a little rune frame there. And the longer you hold it down, different abilities with different power levels of use become available to you. And you simply click on the directional WAS or D keys which correspond to the ability you wish to use. As you can see, the fireball is a pretty darn powerful attack.
is a giant warrior who wields a large pillar. No one else can use such a massive weapon. He is slower, but hits much harder. Karok's pillar can be swung around and thrown to attack. He can throw the pillar to hit distant enemies and shift to bare-handed attacks to experience a whole new style of combat. As a character who possesses monstrous strength, he also specializes in grappling skills. He can grab stronger monsters that nobody else can and engage in a battle of strength against colossal monsters and beat them.
If you've ever wanted to be the Incredible Hulk in a fantasy setting, this is your guy right here. They've really done an excellent job of making that pillar feel really heavy as he swings it, as well as making his bare-handed attacks feel very heavy-handed. I mean, the guy's smash attack is a freaking headbutt. Oh, and he can just manhandle you too.
Lon is a warrior-type character who dual-wields weapons. He is recommended for players seeking a fast-paced action game experience. Lon hits enemies quickly and ruthlessly. He excels at dodging enemies, even multiple blows in a row, and can hit multiple targets at once. His skills allow him to evade enemy attacks, even when he's knocked down, and hit enemies from afar. Though he starts out wielding twin swords, his fast attack speed makes wielding twin spears effective as well.
Well, as you can tell by the fact that this is the character I do not have running through a starting zone, this is the guy I have the most experience playing this game with. This is Lon. He is a dual-wielding warrior. His attacks and movements are very quick, and he's capable of handling several enemies around him at a time pretty easily. If you want this game to really feel hack and slash and push a bunch of buttons and spam a bunch of attacks and really whirl around and kill some stuff, this is the guy you want to play. All the content in this game is instanced, and in order to access it, you need to come out to the docks. Start out by choosing which level appropriate area you want to work from. And then you come to the board where you can either choose to join a forming party, or you can make your own, choosing which quest you want to do, and which achievement within that quest you want to try to complete for extra bonus points. Now each time you enter an instance, it is going to be somewhat randomly generated. There are several sections available depending on which area you're working from. And each time you go to an instance, they're going to randomly create your dungeon with these different areas in different sequences along the way. Each quest you're given does have a list of different achievements to accomplish, and sometimes you have to complete several or all of these in order to move on to the next quest. Now, in order to level up your skills in this game, you slowly accumulate skill points over time, even when you're offline, up to a certain maximum amount. Once you have some skill points to spend, go ahead and choose which ability you would like to start leveling up, keeping in mind that once you start leveling up an ability, until you've maxed out that level of the ability, you'll be unable to spend your skill points in any other ability. Now, as far as character customization, there's not really a whole lot there in the character creator. You can kind of pick your hairstyle and change the color of your hair and pick your skin color and skin tone and adjust your height a little bit. But other than that, there's not really anything you can do. You're not really going to be able to change your face or change your body type or even change between male and female. You pretty much got whatever that character is with your name that you want to use attached to it. As I said, all the content is instance-based, so the town is going to be the center hub of everything you do, including your skill-ups, your marketplace, and interacting with your NPCs. And this is what it looks like when you interact with said NPCs. There are no three-dimensional NPCs in the town. Every time you enter a building, you kind of get the background there of the building you're in, with the 2D characters up front talking to you, and you interact with them through the dialogue box. It can be pretty text heavy at times, and you really have to wait for the text to fill in on the screen before you can even hit the next button. It gets a little irritating at times, but it's not bad considering the rest of the format of the game. Overall, I do enjoy the game in spurts, even though this new pillar-wielding character has really got me excited to play him some. The action-based combat can really be a nice breakaway from the hotkey button mashers, especially that somebody like me is used to playing. The downsides to this game are the instances can get a little repetitive. Yes, there are different sections of each instance, and they are randomly generated in different sequences. But once you've seen the 4, 5, 6, however many little areas there are that get randomly generated, each one starts feeling familiar and repetitive as you go along. The other downside to this is this game can really be kind of laggy. And it's had this problem since it very first was introduced. And still to this day, even with the pretty powerful machine that I run at this point, coming back to the game, I still get laggy in town, in instances with more than a couple of people. I pretty consistently see frame rate drops and screen tearing. No matter where I try to adjust the settings to, it just doesn't have the crisp performance that I would really expect to see, especially considering how nice the graphics really are for this. I do still enjoy, however, playing the game occasionally. It's not something that I would dedicate myself to full time. If you're interested in trying the game, you can download and play for free at Vindictus.com. Once again, if you've liked what you've seen, don't forget to hit the like button down at the bottom, as well as subscribe to our channel for more. And you can always check out our blog at theinnergeekzone.com. Thanks for watching.